start streaming and start recording. Let's see what we got. All right. I think I'm in. I think I am in. Yes, I am. Watching now. 0, which definitely means I have a full house. Thank you, 0 people. I really appreciate that very much. But let's just give it a minute before you guys flood my live stream with one person. Okay? All right. So, anyway, should I eat this while I wait for one person? Excellent. Okay, I better not. All right. Let's make sure everybody's here. Hey, I believe we have someone. Can't tell who it is, though. Oh, it's Beatles. Eternally Beatles. Hey, what's up? Okay, so just like yourself and like others, when they don't have a lot of people watching at that very moment, I'm very confident that people will watch later. So today, what I ended up doing is I knew about this. I went to the forum, and one of the fellas there, I believe he created the mod or something through, I don't know how he did it, but he has the Gaia mapping of the millions of stars within our own galaxy. Now, just to give you an idea on this, let me go ahead and go to Google Esky here and bring up GAIA, Gaia, and we're going to go to Science and Technology from the European Space Agency. Right there it is. You can see this. All right. So, just to put it in a nutshell, the space engine that you see right now, which is procedurally generated, you'll see like millions and millions and billions of stars. But they have different types of downloads in the space engine forum, where you can download I think 6 categories depending on how strong your computer is, like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million stars. But you're thinking, why just millions? Because I thought our galaxy had 200 billion stars. It does, but Gaia can only take a portion of what's in the galaxy, just a portion. And when you look at Space Engine and fly through it right now, there's a lot of stars in there, but get a hold of this. You're going to see millions of stars in a small area. Okay, that's the best way I can define it. In the link, I did make a video today. It wasn't ultra impressive. I just ran through it. I just wanted to get it up there, showing the mapping of Gaia. And what you want to do is, if you can, go to the Space Engine forum, and the person that made it as an add-on is his name. He goes by Funny, Phunnie. He's definitely a cool guy. Got a lot of good stuff. He has the right temperament for this type of thing he does with Space Engine. Really cool guy. So he made the Gaia. And then you're going to go ahead and watch me bring up Space Engine, and I'm going to show you this. Okay. I'm going to show it to you without increasing the magnitude on the stars. And then I will put the magnitude on the stars. Now, also, because I have 3 screens in front of me here, you're going to be able to see how full it is. But I also have my monster laptop here. Can you see it? Where's we at? Where are we at? Right there. I don't think you'll... I just want to try it. And I'm going to bring up Space Engine on there, and I want to see what the difference is, how it really looks, how different it is. I don't know if I'll be able to show you that, but I will at least confirm or deny. So here we go. By the way, the website on this is I'll have it on the link, and I have it on my previous video that I made today. It's sci.esa for European Space Agency .int/bar Gaia/bar. That's it. Or just bring up Gaia in Google. It's right there. All right, let me drop this down here. Let me just cut that out, actually. And now, the thing I noticed about, usually when I bring up Space Engine on my computer, it just goes bam, bam. But now it's got to load a few million stars. And it's a little slower. The computer's not struggling at all. Funny, the guy was telling you a moment ago, he said, you don't want to really download this if you have a so-so computer, I guess. You want to scale it down. You'll see different links on the Space Engine forum under add-ons. And yeah, see, it's still loading right now. So it takes about a minute. All right. Yes, that monster laptop. I got this. Yeah, it's rebuilt. It is monstrous. It's not the kind of... It's an unconventional laptop, I guess I should say. All right. All right. Did I lose you? Are we here? Loading. Come on. I lost my screen. Hang on, folks. There we go. We okay now? Nope. All right, we're okay. Oh, by the way, this was a planet I was dinking around with earlier. And let's just back out of this. And we're going to back out all the way out of the Milky Way and see if we see a major difference. Not all the sections in the Milky Way will look like that. It's, I believe, if I understand correctly, the ESA is covering 1.7 billion stars under Gaia. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Let me have it. Give me a tough time. All right. Nobody gives me a hard time. So here we go. We're going to go into the awesome Milky Way. Now this looks just normal, right? That looks normal. Is there a delay on the screen? Oh, it's working. Okay, how are we doing here? We see it? Okay, so I'm going to drop a little bit. Now you're going to notice, do you see something different? Does it look a little different? It's going to get bigger. Looking good. It's going to get more thicker. Sorry. Now, normally, now that's nuts. And these are just millions, not even billions. So this is pretty extreme, the download of this. But if you have I imagine if you have a normal laptop, I mean a computer, normal. Okay, I don't mean normal like you guys are all abnormal. Okay, yeah. So this is just a ton. And this is, the magnitude is set normal. Look, no cheating. Default. Default. Nothing special. Now check this out. Because the default setting is at 7.0 for galaxies, stars, and planets. Sometimes when I make a video, I like to make it 9.5 under its original display. Let's do it. Oh my God, that's 8.5. I'm going to crash. I know it. I'm not going to make it. Oh my God. How can there be so many stars? I mean, okay, you're wondering, well, when I look outside from my back porch, I can't see that many. Just forget about the light pollution for a minute. I think you can't see much because, one, the atmosphere. Two, the magnitude is up on every single star. And you can't see every single star. You can only see about 10,000 with a naked eye. If, yeah, 10,000. That's like 10,000 is like nothing. All right, so look at that. That's insane. Now, if I go back to default, it's going to look normal again, but it's not normal. But that's a lot. I'm going to turn off my computer here. All right. You guys ever get one of these? This is the Google. You pair it, and like when you're listening to your phone, you just turn this thing on and carry it around with you. It's like a Bose. Pretty cool. All right. That's that. So now we know about the Gaia. You know the website. You got that covered. You know what we should do, though? Let's go right here, a nebula. And let's pick out maybe... Let's turn on the... where are we here? This is just a procedurally generated nebula, which is cool. Let's slow it down. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. What's this right here? Okay, so what we have here is a cold titan. I wonder if it... gas giant, gas giant. It doesn't really matter. You'll see why I'm doing this in a moment. We are doing this so we can create a black hole out of anything. All right, so let's go to this titan. I can turn a planet into a us, everybody can turn a planet into a black hole, or a small little rock out in space into a black hole. Are you on, sir? Thank you. We are in. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up Space Engine here. I don't even know if you guys can see this. No, you can't. Let me go ahead and drop it down just a tad bit. All right. So how do I, let's see if we can find any little asteroids. Ah, see this little asteroid here? That is an asteroid. It's a frozen asteroid. And now with this asteroid, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn it into a black hole. So we're going to go ahead, hit Shift F2, dwarf moon asteroid. All these settings here, just leave them alone. The only thing you have to do is this: change the label type from dwarf moon to star. Asteroid to sun. Star, sun. The spectrum, Z. And then you'll say, where's my black hole? Well, you're going to have to increase the mass or the radius to let it show. Let's get close up. Let's get close up. Right there it is. I want to increase the radius just a tiny bit. Don't make me a liar. Ah! The mass. It's a bit big, isn't it? That's a little bit big. Okay. Let's go ahead and, you could update it, just close it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and back up a little bit. And see the effects of it. Speed up time a little tiny bit. There you go. Yep, that's the lensing. And that's all there is to it. Now, I'm sure a lot of you may have already known this, but I get questions, and I cover this stuff, quite a bit. But, I don't expect everybody to read everything that I put out there. I don't mind repeating myself. It's fun. That's what we do, is we just repeat ourselves. It looks pretty damn cool. Okay, let's go ahead, and that's all there is to it. All right, we can go ahead and stop that. Good. And then, oh yeah, we're normal. See, that does look like a lot, doesn't it? It looks like a ton. My God. All right. So it's New Year's Eve tomorrow, and with New Year's Eve, I'm just going to go ahead and put out a video tomorrow. And it's going to be rather lengthy. How lengthy? I've had it ready for 6 months. It's 24 hours long. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I made it yesterday, and it's only 12 hours. I mean, it's only 35 minutes. Okay, so you feel better now? Okay, good. We feel better. Let's fix this microphone. All right. And 35 minutes, and it's the kind of video that's Alexander Raffini Space Engine chill. The key word here is chill, but it's a cool chill. This is really chilling. I gotta say, it's pretty nice looking. I mean, there's only so much I do to these things, right? So, I mean, half the time the videos work out because of the computer, not me. And I haven't even written a story on it yet. But I'll do that. I'll knock the story out, post it tomorrow, early afternoon. Okay? And it's really cool. Now, maybe what I should do, this would be kind of cool, is give you a tease, right? Yeah. What if I change my mind? What if I don't even get on the computer tomorrow? That'd be... All right. By the way, I need more subscribers. Please, more subscribers. Not because it helps me. It helps me here. It does. It helps me here. I appreciate it. I respond to every person that says something. Everybody. I look at my little analytics every day. Oh, I got this many this hour, this many that hour. I'm doing good. Look, wifey, I'm doing good. Are you proud of me, wifey? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I got Pro X Gaming over here. Somebody saying hi, Beatles. From Pro X Gaming. I know who you are, but all right. So did you see Pro X, the black hole that I just made? Yes, no. I wasn't paying attention. Pro X. Hello. Okay, we'll get back to that, okay? So here is several of the videos. Some of the names that I give these things, it's not like I have this thing planned. I don't. I have no clue. I get up in the morning, says, you know, drinking my coffee. I sit down, and you know, Space Engine is like my pacifier. Look, I'm retired. I'm allowed to do this, okay? So don't tell me to get a life, because this is my life. That and a couple other things, you know, camping, baseball, just really, you know, for entertainment purposes only stuff. All right, so where we at? We are streaming still, recording. Everybody's good. Anybody out there? Follow your bliss. Okay, and Ancient Beauty. Let's see, where's that one that I just made? I will give you a. What's the name of it? God, jeez. The worst video I ever made, which will now end up getting tons of hits because I say it's the worst video out of the last 8-9 months, is called Stargazer. I really didn't do much of anything on it. I just pointed the camera up in the sky and called it a day. So check that out. Farthest gallon universe, Exo Alps. Let's go ahead. Epic time, Echoes in time. Oh God, where is it? Grand Illusion. It's called Grand Illusion. And here it is. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. So that's it. That's the 35-minute thing. All right. But I do move around quite a bit, several light years distant from it. So that's going to be tomorrow, 35 minutes long. I was thinking about maybe cutting it in half, but I was told, nah, it looks good. Go with it. Go with it. I said, okay. Look, I know that some of the videos are long. I get it. But, you know, it's just too bad. I've seen videos, Space Engine videos. I think a couple years ago, I saw one guy going from planet Earth to Andromeda. It was like a 6-hour video. So don't worry, I won't do that to you. But think about it. Some people like that. You know, they like that. You know why? They put it on their big screen. I mean a big screen. Not HD, UHD, the whole 9 yards, you know. Just beautiful. They got a nice surround system, right? And they're going down 6-hour trip, and you feel like when you're looking at the screen, you're looking out the window. That's pretty cool. We can do that. I can do that. I can make a really long video. I really don't want to, though. Even I don't want to make a really long video like that. But I will do it for you guys. All right, so the Grand Illusion, 35 minutes long. All right. I made a video this morning, which was standard Gaia video that I was telling you about. And then there's another one that I made this afternoon. I'm telling you, I have a lot of time on my hands. I really do. And that one, did I even name that one yet? No. See, just to give you an idea, I do a lot of takes on these sometimes, especially when the edited planets, you know, when I tinker around with the planets and increase that. I mean, think about it. It really bogs down your computer if you over edit. So I'm making these nice little videos, right? Let's turn my volume down here. And this one is a throwaway. I'm going to throw this one away. Okay. You're thinking, why you want to throw it away? So that's the way that one looked like. That was pretty cool. Alright, And then I ended up making this one. And I thought that was kind of cool. Just normal. And then I had this, which was, see, that's editing. That's over editing. When they're white like this, when they're white like that, that means they're over edited. Not snow. But I pretend it's snow. Okay? Alright, then I have this one right over here. This one is pretty cool. Kind of like flowing backwards like that. Alright, and all these are going into the dumpster. And then I got this one. Yeah, this one was. Yeah, that's a rock. Alright, so done with that. So these all end up going into the old machine of the dumpster. Yeah, delete. So let's take a look at that planetarium. Okay, let's take a look. Milky Way. M. This thing is so heavy, man. Milk. This is. There you go. Go to. Alright. I didn't bring my mouse. Crap. Alright. And let's slow the speed down because I don't want to zoom by it. And let's put it on this. Here we go. And can you see that? Yes, no? You can't see it. I'll let you know how it looks like in a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and move down a little bit farther. Come on, man. Alright, it's hard to do this. Alright. Right there, and a little bit farther, a little bit farther. Okay, can barely see. Yeah, this is normal. Big difference. Take my word for it. But you guys can check it out. It's not like I own it. You know? So, yeah, and the magnitude on this one was standard 7. There you go. I did make a couple of those videos that you've seen from this computer. They look the same. Maybe you do. But I try not to use it for Space Engine. I use it for watching YouTube TV. What else would I use it for? Alright, so anyway, what do we got here? Don't delete them. Arg. Oh, yo, you're right. I only deleted one. So what you want me to do, Beatles, is keep them and then put them in a little row and fade in, fade out on each one. Is that correct? Let me know. Alright. So, God, this is looking awesome. So let's go ahead and remove. Here's a little moonlet. Let's go there. Yeah, just like our moon. Looks like, I think it's smaller. What's the diameter on this? 1,547 miles. I'm not sure what the diameter is on the moon. But yeah. And by the way, we can go ahead and just leave that black hole there. because it's not saved or anything. So when I close down Space Engine, it just goes away with it. And then you turn it back on, it looks just like a rock again. And all right, so 1,547. Let's go to Earth now. See how the night sky looks from there. Earth, go to. See, that's more action than normal. We live in the outskirts, you know? We live in the outskirts. You know what I've never tried to do is edit the Earth. But, you know, that's not important. Okay, there's a couple of things I wanted to really do for you guys. But I can't remember. I didn't write it down or anything like that. Oh, yeah, the stories. Sometimes I really get carried away with it, you know, and just they're fun to do, and I like writing them, and it's easy to create the story, and that's really not the hard part. The hard part is closure of the story. Anybody can write an action adventure film or a book. All they have to do is just keep the story going. The question is, how are you going to end it? That's the trick. I'm not there yet, obviously. But when you read a book or you watch a television show, you know, what separates a good show from a bad show is a lot of times is, well, besides the acting, you got to tie up those loose ends. You really do. If you don't tie up those loose ends, it just ruins the show. And you can't make a movie that's 120 minutes long, and for 116 minutes out of 120 minutes, it's the greatest story ever told, and then they just don't close it right. I'm not a movie reviewer, and now this is turning into a movie reviewer. Let's have fun with it. So, the best closing, the best story, written story that I've seen on television series would have to be, and it's not because I like this kind of show over this show, or because the writing was good, and it was excellent, and they tidied up all the loose ends. It was about as perfect as you can go. Do you want to guess? Any guesses? And there's other good shows that are still going, and they're very good about tying up loose ends. Think back for a second. Remember that show that came out about 12 years ago, Lost? It was really cool, those first two seasons. Really cool. But they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Not a clue. They were just all over the place from season 3 to season 7. And then they said, well, they're all dead. What a cop-out. So that show I was telling you about, methamphetamines, right? Yeah. Breaking Bad, the ultimate perfect show. Great acting. Everything flowed. Didn't leave any loose ends. Not that I could see. But that was great. So, but it's not about that. And so the thing that I was supposed to tell you about, yes, the stories. Please read them, okay? And understand that these are not books. These aren't even short stories. Well, they are. They're really mini short stories. I create them in about 8 to 15 minutes because it's easier if I do it without trying. If I try too hard, you get writer's block because then you feel like you're indebted to doing a story. I don't sit in bed that night saying, okay, tomorrow I'm going to make a video about this planet doing this, and I'm going to write a story about that doing this. It never works out that way. What you do is you sit down, make a pretty nice little video, search for patterns, and see what you come up with, and then kind of like blend in a story that fits what you see. And it works out, at least most of the time, right? It works out. When I first started these videos, I wasn't really creating a bunch of stories. I didn't know what I was doing. I was making videos like this. This is what I was doing. I had just gotten Space Engine, right? And so you see the cursor here. You see the UI, the writing here, okay? You see the pointer here, okay? And I'm in free mode right now, pressing 1, okay? So I'm making a video like this. Look at my pretty video, and that's really nice. Okay, so that's, okay, a little bit of exaggeration. I wasn't that bad, but I was close. And then I would stop recording it, slap some music on there, and I said, a sentence or two. I did exaggerate. I sure did. They weren't that bad. I didn't have the pointer. I did show the cursor. I did not show the writing. All right. By the way, if you want to take off this, the UI here, press Control, and under the Escape key, you got a little squiggly line. Control, squiggly line. Gone. There you go. See, I'm moving the roller right now, the speed. You can't see it. How do I get rid of the pointer? Most of you know. I can either keep it off screen, okay, and then I have to use my hands, the directional keys or WASD, and do that, or I can have really great control and use the mouse. Well, how do I do that? What I do is press the left click on the mouse, and it disappears. But you got to keep it held down the whole time. Held down the whole time. And then I press 3. Whoop, not that, F3. So let's get rid of that. Dang it. Okay. I press the number 3, and now I'm just gliding along. And I've said this stuff before, but that's the way it goes. That's pretty. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and speed up past the Earth. Say hello, eclipse. Goodbye. All right. And then I just kind of move around because I'm waiting. Right now I've got the pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. Still. But I have to keep on moving it so I don't bore you. I'm just waiting just like you are. I'm just waiting just like you are. Finally. Alright. And now I got just like that. And there we go. Gaia. How about that Gaia? Look at that. And then you back up. And then you turn it around. Yeah. Looks good. All right. So, children, are there any questions? Yeah. I didn't think it is pretty flippin' cool. I gotta admit. Beetle just said it's pretty flippin' cool. I mean, it's not hard to do, but you gotta have a computer. You really do. And some common sense, that's all. I mean, I admire some of these like guys that help Vladimir. I know that he's helping them. Yeah. And they're great at editing. They got the stuff. And we don't have the stuff. We don't have the space engine medicine called 9 890. I will explore each and every star by tomorrow night. I just want to let you know that. I promised someone that I would do that. And look at that. Just dancing around. It just... Now this is a real star storm here. Now, let's see. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's go to Andromeda. I think that's a great comparison. Why did I think of that? Because Andromeda, although bigger, I think its volume is probably about the same, right? And right here, I'm at normal. I didn't do anything crazy. All right, let's go to Andromeda. Let's close her up. Let's go to Andy. And there we go. ANDR. Large Magellan Cloud, small Magellan Cloud, satellite galaxies. Okay, let's go to Andromeda. Voila. Alright, right here, satellite galaxy. Right here, Andromeda. To me, it looks very much like the Milky Way. And we're going to go ahead and go on straight. Put it in there. Let's see how it looks like. It's the same. I can't tell. What's the difference? Okay, I'm skimming the top. Let's skim the top. Let's skim the top. I gotta ask funny, PHUNNIE is what am I doing wrong here? Gotta be doing something wrong. Alright, I'm skimming the top. Okay, let's go to back home. And back home, Milky. I thought I had it on here. Whatever. I know I can just turn around and look for it, but stop. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Andromeda is coming towards us. Yes, it is. And because we're all in a little group, little local group, the little family travels together, while all the other neighbors that are not related to us go farther away, because space is expanding. Like when you put a little marker on a balloon, marker here, fill up the balloon, make it about that big. Put a marker here, put a marker here. They're really close, right? And you blow up the balloon, it expands. And as it expands, the two little dots separate from each other farther and farther away. So, how's that one? Yep, hear you fine. All right, let's go back to Milky Way. Why do we call it Milky Way? We call it Milky Way because thousands of years ago when they looked up in the sky, they saw the fuzzy patch. It looked like milk. And galaxy galactic is another name for milk. There's some Latin ties to that. So galaxy means milk. Milky Way is Milky Way. So Andromeda is a galaxy. Okay? There are trillions of galaxies in the universe. So now we're back here, And please don't make me a liar. God, jeez. Something's wrong here. Does this look thicker? Oh, I'm not in the right spot. Okay, here we are. Now I'm lost. Now I don't know. They look different. They are different. And I must be doing something incorrectly, something that I'm not looking at right. But nevertheless, the issue regarding Gaia is correct. I did download 4 million stars, which, if you think about it, is not that much. It's like a little section. And I really have to examine it to see it correctly. See, that's a lot. It didn't do this before, so the Milky Way is thicker. Maybe it's because you know, the Andromeda. It does technically, according to those people, the scientists. The scientists, they're good guys, believe me. Believe me. All right, 1 trillion stars, maybe 800 billion. Here. Estimates for the galaxy, our galaxy, the Milky Way, minimum 200. Bottom out. The highest I ever heard, is 600 billion. But I don't have sources right now. I don't feel like going on a computer looking up stuff. But the sources say that the Andromeda galaxy is actually smaller than we thought it was. And they're very much comparable in size. Very much so. Look it up. So I don't know if we're going to have anything else. Oh, again, you know, like I said before in my previous video here, I really dig Space Engine. You know, I mean, what other toy can you give somebody that's kind of curious by nature and just give them Space Engine for free? Come on. That's me. So, when it does come out, Space Engine, on the Steam rollout, it will cost, it won't be very much. I mean, come on. I would pay handsomely just to have 9.90 right now, right this minute. But it's not here yet. But it's coming. Okay. Hey, Al, Red Sox fan, you missed the whole show, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry. But you can watch it over again. Try to be as entertaining as possible. But I was going to close out with baseball, right? You know, when I was a kid, I actually played pretty good ball. I was a pretty good ball player. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is baseball simulations. And it's so cool. And I got buddies that we go in chats and live streams. And these guys announce ball games through a baseball simulator. And it's almost like, well, they are. They're professional. They're really good. So I subscribe to them, and now I probably listen to a ball game every night. So every day is baseball season in my world, as I have my Space Engine dearly in front of me. So the name of the folks I'm telling you is first name Beatles, like the Beatles. I want to hold your hand. And Eternally. Beatles Eternally. Go to his channel. The guy's is a computer whiz guy, and he's so fun to listen to. And I got more for you here in a moment. And so, if you just want to listen to a ball game, look, I'm sure a lot of people, I know a lot of people. I'm not a sports fan, but there's a lot of people that are. And I like baseball. I like astronomy. I like a lot of things. And Beatles eternally. Another one. And this guy's a hoot. I mean, the guy's invested, majorly invested into baseball. He's a multitasker extreme. Al, Red Sox fan. Al, two letters, Red Sox fan. And Red Sox fan is one word. Al, Red Sox fan. Get on there, listen to the ball game. You could say, hey, I want to play the 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates, and I want them to play the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. Real players. The algorithms are insane. That's why the algorithms in this space engine is insane. Technology is insane. So everything, all our heart's desires that we are into on the computer is algorithms. And many of times, algorithms make you happy. They're fun. Chance. Algorithms can also be a pain in the ass with ads. Sometimes I'm on YouTube and I'm scrolling down and I see something that I kind of want to watch. I see the thumbnail. I want to watch it. But it's almost like if I watch it, I'm making an agreement with the devil because they're going to start sending me a bunch of the same shit for the next day. So I'm telling you, it's true. Like I was trying to get away from politics so bad because of this dude. I don't know what's his name. It starts with a T anyway. So if I watch a video of news regarding this bonehead, I then start receiving a bunch of bonehead similar type of stuff. That's what algorithms does to you. What a pain. But we'll try to get away from that. All right. So I guess we'll sign her off. You know what I'm going to do now? I think I'm going to take a break from Space Engine. I really think I will. Hopefully I entertained. Am I like this all the time? Yeah. 90% of the time. And have a great day. And we'll see you guys. Great evening, I should say. Happy New Year. Look out for the video tomorrow. God, I hope I get at least 6 views on it. Jesus Christ. And give me a subscriber, will ya? Jeez. All right. Later on, dudes. All right, let me stop recording this thing before I get lost. Stop.